more because I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to flip my camera with that finger. Nearly forgot. There's a dreary outside because I wanted to show you this. It is going to be the quickest demonstration. I filled this mould. This is a Stamperia mould, a really nice flexible one. I filled it with cream paste. Now, I only did one layer. Normally when I use cream paste, I do 2 layers, but I just did one. And I was going to put another layer in, but actually, I think this is going to be fine. Now, you can tell because, can you see there's no holes? Because there's no holes, there's no gaps. So I know the whole thing is going to hold together. So all I need to do, I started peeling it and then I thought, I'm going to stop and show people because it's so cool. So just peeling this away and look at the noise is lovely. Hold on. Isn't that nice? It's such a nice noise when you peel it. And then I'm just making sure it's dry properly before I pull it all out. It should be. I left it on radiator last night. Ta-da! Look at that. How detailed is that? Literally all the beautiful leaves, all the roots, all the detail, and look how flexible it is. So that means if you're using this, say you want to put it on, not my water bottle, but say you wanted to put it on a bottle, you could do that. Super, super flexible. So if you are using cream paste and you're worrying about using a lot of product, you don't need to fill it. I mean, that is literally like a skin, you know, it's not thick, it's not filled. So it means you're not using loads of products. When I applied this, I did actually apply it with my finger because what you definitely need to do, I bet I can't get the lid off. What you definitely need to do, so say for this little bit here, you want to get that product right in. You know, so you want to work it into the actual mould to make sure you're going to pick all that detail up. So I did it with my finger so I could really work the product in. I didn't fill it because if you fill it sometimes it takes too long to dry or it doesn't dry. I've found sometimes that it stayed gunky. So it's just not dried properly. Whereas if I put a light skin, A, I'm not using much product, B, it dries really quickly. You'd have to do it thicker than that because there's nothing for it to adhere to. The letters are, you know, there's nothing for them to stick to. So I would put a little bit more in there. But again, I wouldn't put a thick layer. So just a nice fine layer like this. Allow it to dry. If it's dried, and it's all sticking together, even though it's not full, it's going to be fine. So I think that would be fine. All I do then is clean up round the edges, because obviously you can use that again, and then allow that to dry. I let it dry overnight on my radiator, but you don't have to, because that's thin. I bet that'll be dry in a few hours. But and then just peel it out and you'll get something gorgeous like that. I hope you love that. As I say, this wasn't a big demo. This was just a quick live, and it's interesting because now I don't know how to stop the live, which is fabulous. But I hope you like that. Do follow me, do join our lives for more crafty demonstrations. I'm now going to try and turn off the camera, which could be really, really interesting. Bye.